The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for Game 3 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 1992-93 New York Islanders. As you can see, after 2 games have been played, this time frame is tied up at 1 game apiece, with Game 1 going to the Habs by a score of 5-1, and Game 2 went to New York, the Islanders, by a final score of 4-3 in overtime. And I do want to apologize for the nasaliness in my voice. I've been dealing with seasonal allergies as of late, so I do apologize for that. So hopefully it'll be better sometime very soon. With that being said, your starting netminders for this game will be Glenn Healy for the Islanders, and Michel Larocque will go for the Habs. With that being said, with 28 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock, let's get right into Game 3. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a home scoring chance of a 13. Visitor goalie must make a place save. So Glenn Healy needs to make a 1 or a 2 with a dot to make the stop. He can't, and the Habs will score the goal, and Montreal is on the board. It's 1-0. And let's see who scored the goal. 11, it'll be the second best shot rating. So the best out there is Guy Lafleur, and the second best shot rating belongs to either Pete Mahovlich or Bob Gainey. I do want to keep at least the square and the circle out there. So we're going to give it to Pete Mahovlich for the goal. And 2 assists will be handed down to the play. Lafleur, and unfortunately Gainey is going to have to flip-flop here. So we will go with that. So it's Mahovlich from Guy Lafleur and Bob Gainey on the ice-breaking tally here in Game 3 of this time frame matchup. We stay put in this 5th minute of the first period with a quality check between both players in 3. That's Fitzgerald for New York and Jacques Lemaire for Montreal. The quality we're looking for is smart. It looks like both guys have smart, and that will do it for this opening segment in Game 3 of this time frame matchup. We got another quality check. This time it'll be between players 4 and 3. That's Rick Chartraw, and it will be Benoit Hogue. We're looking for the quality of hits. It looks like Rick Chartraw is going to win that battle with Hogue, as Chartraw will move in on Glenn Healy, hopefully to make a 1 or 2 with a dot to make the stop. He can't, and Rick Chartraw will score the Habs' second goal of the game. Let's see how many assists will be handed out in the play. 2 assists. It looks like it'll be Tremblay and Riesborough who will be assisting Rick Chartraw on the 2-0 goal for the Habs. We need to swap Hogue before I forget. We got a penalty check, this time between players 2 and 4. That's Roberts and Kasparidis. Oh, it looks like Darius Kasparidis is going to go to the box, as Jimmy Roberts is going to move in on Glenn Healy, who needs to make a 1 or a 2 with a dot to make the stop. He can't, and the Habs will score a 3rd goal of the game, courtesy of Jimmy Roberts, a power play goal. And 2 assists will be handed on to the play. Mahovlich and Savard will be your assist takers on the Jimmy Roberts power play goal. And I think we are going to make the Islanders are going to make a goaltending change, and I believe they will. And they're going to bring on Mark Fitzpatrick. Don't know how good that's going to do him here in this one. But let's see and find out. Penalty check between players 1 and 2, Wilson and Delgarno. It looks like, Delgarno is going to go to the box as Maury Wilson will move in on Mark Fitzpatrick, hopefully to make a 1 or 2 with the dot to make the stop. He can't, and the Habs will score the 4th goal of the game, courtesy of Maury Wilson, a power play goal. And it will be 2 assists handed out on the play. So Lafleur and Lemaire will assist Maury Wilson on the power play goal. That is 3 goals down and 3 more to go until the segment automatically ends. And if you're the Islanders, you need to come up with a big stop here. Oh my goodness, another penalty check, this time between players 5 and 1. It is Bouchard and McInnes. Thank God both guys had the same penalty rating of 0.5. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We need to flip Kasparidis as well because he was used earlier. Quality check between players 3 and 2. That's Riesborough and Thomas. We're looking for the quality of star. It looks like Steve Thomas has star as he will move in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so. Steve Thomas goes for naught, and Michel Larocque keeps it right here at 4-0, courtesy of the Montreal Canadiens. Home scoring chance of a 23. Visitor goalie must make spec save. Oh, yikes. Mark Fitzpatrick is going to have to roll either a 1 or a 2 with a dot to make the stop. He can't, and the Habs will get on, extend their lead to 5-0 here in the first period. Yikes. Let's see who scored that goal. 9. Second best shot rating. So the best out there is Steve Shutt, and we have a tie between Tremblay and Riesborough. It looks like we're going to roll the decider die, or we'll roll the decider die. Dot, it's Riesborough. And it will be Tremblay. So Tremblay will score the goal, and 2 assists will be handed on the play. So Steve Shutt, and we will go with, I do want to keep that square out there. So Doug Riesborough will take the secondary assist from Tremblay's goal. And we stay put here in this 20-minute segment of the second period, of the first period, excuse me. Quality check between players 5 and 4, that is Nairop and Malakov. We're looking for smart. Neither player has smart, and that's going to end the first period. An eventful first period as the Habs jump out to a 5-0 lead here in the opening 20 minutes of this ball game. We go to the second, and we start things off with a penalty check between players 5 and 3. That's Bouchard and Turgeon. It looks like both guys have the same penalty rating, and that is going to be it for the first minute or the first segment of the second period here at the Forum in Montreal. Quality check, this time between players 2 and 1. That is Roberts and Mullen. We're looking for the quality roll of smart. It looks like both guys have smart, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Oh my goodness, another quality check, this time between players 4 and 3. That's Rick Chartraw and Fitzgerald. We are looking for the quality of hits. It looks like Chartraw is going to win that one. And yikes, Islanders fans, you might want to look away for this one. Rick Chartraw will move in on Mark Fitzpatrick as he needs to make a 1 or 2 with a dot to make the stop. Oh my goodness, and he does make the stop. Wow. I wonder what the coach was saying during the intermission to his team, down 5-0. Wonder what was said, but we will find out sooner or later. Oh, and triple sixes. That is going to be a home scoring chance. Or excuse me, it's an injury to a visiting player. Oh my goodness, injury to a visiting player. Okay, so we'll re-roll the red die. Whoops. We're going to roll the red die again. It's still a triple six. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 will be 6 will be the goalie. 1, that's Derek King. So Derek King is injured, and that is going to be it for the second period. No action doing here as we set things up for the third period here in this one. We got a quality check, this time between players 1 and 4. That is Bob Gainey and Darius Kasparidis. We're looking for the quality of smarts. It looks like Bob Gainey is going to win that one as he will move in on Mark Fitzpatrick, hopefully to make a play save of a 1 or 2 with a dot. Can't, and the Habs extend their lead to an outstanding 6-0 lead. Excuse me, as Bob Gainey scores the goal, and two assists will be handed out on the play. It'll be Lafleur, and how about we keep that triangle out there just in case? We'll go with Lafleur and Savard assisting on the goal by Bob Gainey. Quality check, this time between both players in 4. That's Chartra and Malakhov. We're looking for skill. It looks like Vladimir Malakhov is going to win that one, as he does have skill, as he moves in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so. The score remains 6-0 here in the 5th minute of the third, at the end of the 5th minute of the third period. And we move on. Oh, and it's a 3-6-6. It's going to be an automatic power play goal for the home team. Yes, I believe so. 3-6-6 ends up being an automatic power play goal for the home team. Let's see who scored the goal. 8. Player with the best shot rating, that will be... That will be Wilson, Tremblay, or Mahavlich. We're going to roll the red die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be Pete Mahavlich scoring the goal. It'll be a power play goal for Pete. And 1 assist will be handed out on the play. And it looks like it's going to be either Savard, Tremblay, or Wilson. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Serge Savard will assist Pete Mahavlich on the power play goal. And we continue on here in this 10th minute of the third period. Home scoring chance of a 41. Home player in 5, that's Bill Nyrob. He creates a goal with a quality roll of hit or a triangle. Although Bill Nyrob does not have a triangle, he does have hits. So he's going to be moving in on Mark Fitzpatrick, hopefully to make a 1 or 2 with a dot to make the stop. Oh, and 2 with a blank will not do so. The Habs extend their lead. It's 7-0. Courtesy of Bill Nyrob. And how many assists will be handed out on the play? 2 assists. Lemaire and we'll go with Tremblay. Lemaire and Tremblay assisting Mr. Bill Nyrop on the 7-0 tally for the Habs. And we continue on in this one. Quality check between players 5 and 1. That's Bouchard and Marty McInnes. We're looking for the quality roll of hit. It looks like Bouchard's going to win that one. Mark Fitzpatrick needs to make a 1 or a 2 of the dot to make the stop. Can't, and the Habs extend their lead. It's 8-0, courtesy of the Montreal Canadiens. And Pierre Bouchard, let's see who assisted him. 9 to assists. I do want to make this one quick. Reesborough, and we'll go with Roberts. So Pierre Bouchard from Reesborough and Roberts will be your tally for this one. And I count 3 down, 3 to go in this segment before the segment ends. Penalty check between players 4 and 2. That's Chartraw and Pat Flatley. It looks like, Chartraw is going to go to the box. So Pat Flatley is going to move in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with the dot to make the stop. He will do so to keep this game right where it's at of 8-0 to preserve the shutout so far through 10 minutes of the third period. Visitor scoring chance of a 24. Home goalie must make spec save. So Michel Larocque needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 to make the spec save. He won't. The shutout is gone, and the Islanders get on the board. It's 8-1. Let's see who scored the goal. 7. Player with the best shot rating. That is going to be Benoit Hogue scoring the goal. And unassisted. So Benoit Hogue will score the goal unassisted. Quality check, this time between anybody on the ice for the Habs against Hugh Krupp. We're going to have a guy with smarts, so pick your poison besides Nyrop. Let's go. If anyone wants to get off the ice, that the Islanders need to get off the ice, it's probably going to be Lafleur. So we're going to go with Guy Lafleur facing Hugh Krupp. We're looking for the quality roll of smart. Both guys have smart, and that will do it for this segment here in the third period. And let's continue on. Oh, and it's a home automatic power play goal. Let's see who scored the goal. 5 choice players. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be the goal scorer. 4, that's Serge Savard. He will score the goal, and it's 9-1 in favor of the Habs. And let's see how many assists will be handed on the play. 1 assist. So it'll be Savard from Havlich. And that will do it for this portion of the segment, and we continue on. Home scoring chance of a 35. Home player in 3, that is Jacques Lemaire. He creates a goal with a quality roll of skill or a triangle. He does have both a triangle and skill, so he's going to move in on Mark Fitzpatrick, hopefully to make a 1 or 2 with a dot to make the stop. Can't, and it's 10-1 in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. It's a rout, folks. So Jacques Lemaire will score the goal, as 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Let's see here. Tremblay and excuse me. Tremblay and Nyrop will assist Mr. Jacques Lemaire on the goal. 2 down, 4 to go in this segment. And right away, the game is pretty much over at this point. 54 on the home scoring chance. Visitor defense player in 5, that's Norton. He stops the goal with a quality roll of power or a square. Although he doesn't have a square, he does have power, and that is going to be enough. Stop the clock. To end this massacre by the Habs. Your final score for Game 3, the Montreal Canadiens take Game 3 with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock by a final score of 10-1. So with that being said, stay tuned for the Biddy Beer game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a Biddy price. It's Biddy Beer, and stay tuned for Game 4 coming up right here on my channel.